one ma be chire de esi ye nyina go bi ya ye ne ade malam John amemu onu so no na ebu o se ho na ebu o ya yes ya appoint we ade a chin na nipa no so asira bi me appoint no munyi ne film ni obe ha ya withdraw ade wa china yes Ibrahim so appoint bi afa chire ade wa china say ade me nya munyi ne film am say hey Kofi kam hu yi oka so obedi o man animu a it is a serious business. Precisely so. Leading a nation is a serious business. And by the time we hear kwakoto aba no, you should be clear in your mind the kind of people that can help you to lead a nation.
Precisely.
More fire. Ashasi na kwa baby yes for Hanabisu beto so yes the Hanabisu akoto one common fund ade chia say there be Yayi Hanabisu say ya reappointing from a district assembly common fund no ya the neko administrator of minerals development fund am say ade na ekoso na John no omo an ho ana ade na malam John omo an ho no de we fan we de fa ha no de we afa ha hey malam John eti otimus wa da sori a we there be okay momfa. So what goes through his head when he's making some of these appointments? Unless we are being told that the president is not in charge of the government.
Precisely so.
And that Callistus and the rest are making the appointment.
Exactly.
Other than that, after Owana, Wamudu will be for Frako, District Assembly Common Fund. And now no deputy, we say Michael Harry Amson, they say, oh, yeah, administrator of District Assembly Common Fund. Naya de way and now you're a branch Basentali, Youth Authority, the deputy. Yeah, no more clash or where's the man a deputy? Where's the man a deputy? Yes, hey, I'm a more Benny. Kofi, Bansa memu, scam memu, settings. On you ready? After your wow, Musu, you had the Edward Bauer, a quad GMPC. Yes, sir. Communicate by no. I did some say Edward Bauer to Fantoso. See Edward Bauer. They say a unit free GMPC. You had never share a hey. Madam John Mwano, he is not in control. So I'm sure say or more appoint you before the chair. No one will say no, I don't want this. Bring him to somewhere. Hey, after no master appoint you before Nako GMPC go be. And I thought to say be at the initial stages of government, you know, and a bebasa, and you can clearly tell it is a warring trend, very warring trend. It tells you your mama is not in control of the governance. More fire. He's not. And me minimum. And I'm who did that. So John, when you control, or a fine gentleman, fine gentleman, but bunny leadership, he lacks what it is to be a leader. Or need the temerity to be a leader. John, only Mr. John Mahama is a fine gentleman, but fine gentleman alone does not make a leader.
Precisely.
You need some decisiveness. Exactly. I don't know your mama natural when a kratem, the bookum, my first school data. On one true, Mr. Wusha Wabenano, dear a hanepa, New Year's, how indecisive he is. Which means Sijina yet, and we are seeing it in his government. On Sijina yet, me appoint you in now, and yet Chania far away their question has. And that is indecisiveness. And no leader should have that kind of sickness. When I decided I was going to leave Angel, I left Angel.
Precisely.
When I decided I was going to leave XYZ, I left XYZ.
Exactly.
And that is decisiveness, regardless of how the people feel about it. So me, I am so decisive when I'm making a decision. When you number to me, I call right. When I'm clear in my mind, I have to go to left. When you're there, I call left. And that is what is happening. Man, finding you okay with it. So John Mahama, I feel me 100 men who say, yes, we more appointee will be as deputy, deputy ECG, managing. Every year, near cultural crata, Abranti, watching a tie, I should have said, Joanna baby, John Ayuku Kansi, as acting deputy managing director of ECG. Every we answer as you withdrawn. A minister of a year, energy, at Shrokrataba. So I withdraw the appointment. Hey, I didn't remember the Abuja. When you have a
more fire.
Krata ne da yi so fabra ne we withdrawal of appointment. John Jinapo and an Sasha. So it shows you how indecisive John Dramani Mahama is.
More fire. Fire him.
And it's becoming a trend, a very worrying trend. John is not in control.
He's not in touch.
He's not in touch with government.
More fire. More fire.
Sources from a grapevine, deep sources. More fire. Well, that's why I am a fan. The catcher pain. John, we name the Okosokra. 18 year appointed Jakwa, and I can tell you on authority, the Mama you appointed Jakwa, and I'll show you today. Jakwa, yeah, John appointed. Na Jakwa, John, Memoni Jakwa, and the Memoni Bishop form. Jakwa. And then you John appointed, and I come and demonstrate and prove it.
Precisely so.
Prosper Bani, and I appointed Jakwa. The Member said Prosper Bani on what grounds? What legal grounds? And what Gina the Chua Jakwa, I ne letter was what the appointment. No Prosper Bani, no, baby out here, no, you was a question. Tell him. And yes, the president has the right to do some of these things. But you better Mrano. And I'm sure you're different. Monko GhanaRecords.com, I'm going to read me. Unko read me. You should be good.
More fire.
Were you sacked from NGO or you left? Emubia Utimifa. Whether sack or left. Ebia wait me afa.
Sack or left.
Ebia. Nina no end result is a mini angel who yes sir. Whether sack or left. End result is an appeal. And the American coupon. Some person one. You need Breman was a semo. Now maybe church much. Boy, go many more brother. Maybe we are some Darbania. And one by Yakromahi. It in Betimia Sachia Kojo. Amana Yakroman Fini. We are some more 10 Huna Yao. Median Cademinis and Katu will be bored than near Yanum Nesaba was so. And so mean pen or Biabonio. And come home crab about time. I feel what 10 Hulusu free in here. Memajay Mumpenabi. Memam Chambo Siamo. Medium more conconsabia. And now Majuma Bakupe Amiyentra. And now Mentumefra. And I tell you about the Chami. And I want them at what Tanku Mudia. And Yamon Pabu Junso Benum free metro concono. And one era the Achro Messe. As a come here free fay. Meno Pomano high. Meno bank. Adunya miane makoche tina ya minsurumo adunya mepe ne mekocham minsurumo why then minsurumo tena enti se wo chine miya ko ambe se wo tan miya se wo chine miya daddy lumba kura woda dem tworo nyom ema amu amonije ya amosae mu ya mudidi natam sa akodi otimi ya ha Esama Monigia, I did be re my guess for. Or no munya no mfanche no. Na me amitiati amokonso of politics na modem hobeche. Timeti akura na se why. Me fabo ho. Me say that lumba shed that dem no atworo nwom. E no ade acha na hwe ni shoe. No ability na ye say na mudi na tem.
No akoye case.
That is lumba. That is lumba. One kind politics o. Oni di o matem o. Obonyo mo sa memfa bitirinya da roma na mom nche no mo di ngola no. Na owi a wasako di that lumba tem. Na me what time your difference o mo ni there. Obi Yanko national security is in front of wood. Aye. Sir.
We decisive.
John, you decisive. Pia memu.
So pia we shall.
Pia we shall. No pia we were you through. No akosha. No pia baha. Tia scam. Pia memu. Game of chess. To pia da mekakra. No way you know. Was matter kwa. We are going to go serious matters. So, your friend is saying that Bempo. Was it Tuesday and Monday? Wednesday. Okay, so Wednesday, no go be cultural exams. Now, Mobaka 3 weeks ago, Mekacham said Jakwa. And the national security, man, for so there be one year certain the national security knew what I did. You. The evidence is there to show.
Precise.
Wednesday, no. Kofi afe ye wo wana mature exam se wi me ba fie. na me ba na me intel emma me feel say my people will pick you up but on your sure say your Friday and Saturday which is a ne it's not me away and one mama Benz be boss spy so me guys here now omo here say me na mo many wo ba bia o go bi na dia omo nim no I'm a militant that's what I don't fear
exactly
so we had spotted them and na Benz na here spot ya mo na omo di machi they are not smart say me share na me gina the temple na me speaker ko di nkomo me say tu na me gina filling station bi na me tofu na me hwe say ampa na Benz ko akra na wagina na say okay so we were many guys in we wanted to know should we go should we stay there now I'm saying let's go whatever will happen let it happen
more fire
oh can what is it
more fire
it's me branch Christian village no me ye no ade na go bi ave ye hwese pick up when be na omo ye na boys no said yeah omo ye go tell ya me kan ho asem ya wow sorry ave wow na me dwe so omo twam akwa de mu yan say boys no dey go ta no pack
more fire
but trust you waka ni mo na me say it can me I didn't want to mind them but pack me na we see na clock AK47 na we as me kabibia na we ye AK47 na we ye na boys see attention gram wo go bi mema pa na ba ko na si no ana ba ko nso be gina ba chika na ba ko be gina ba chi na sa boys no nso asia free sa ka anim ana omo course scene na wo Christian village ho obi with AK47 so na ba ko bom papa hey be a don I'm like okay be a don do you even have the right to sit in my car without permission o ba on fa warrant in chire I say hey we are from be make us just say omo force door na bie na me bie ma omo no trance or trans here move when I'm saying move to where but I'm from a lawyer almost said that on for a lawyer it's a kidnapping it's an imprisonment because per our laws oko section 49 section 52 any other section nyina ka about imprisonment and kidnapping oba no for warrant bi ankyere on kan kyerem de enti ye movie ovi ave behem me na say me movie me ne me lawyer nkasa ya mo hunu ba bi amekwa me movie oh no ma order from above be a friend hey one movie go ne handcuff Abi me to us and my sister I'm okay you let's go ti yakono na wa me movie ni ade ana mo de me call ayi kaukudi bia na ho no say ho na ye bia na nkasa original na nkasa but because BNI does not operate the way you see party boys now money o munchi me e be bo mo a e to mo de me wura kaukudi wo call BNI say be yankofo nhumachi ye kodru wa ye se e be wura mu no ana course free ho buy so omo movie me free ho because I'm sure they have picked intelligence social media is boiling no mo say movie me free ho straight no mo de me call Blue Gate ho you could do Blue Gate ho no because it was not a sanctioned job no mo nya we cross me ba so you gina ho well over 15 to 20 minutes no mo me gate ni mai they needed to make calls to confirm if indeed I have been sanctioned to go. Okay, so I sat in the car and I make come catch young guys na no motika anymore. Na me say mo young guys mo nyu so adwene ne kakra. If so say young guys here mo hey. The next 30 years, nyame nkunye ya. The probability say me no be wo the space of government mu high. And podiano enka na ntwe to enka confonso say. Oye then within 30 years, MPP will come to power. Na me busa question, me busa young guys in question. Said the mu ye if MPP comes to power, na me dibi be yam wante be yam de. Ave no mo to hwenim. Me kanya sam chiro no mo ye nyansafo mba dwene ho. Obi ave mo de me ko ye ni ade. Enhira nka awrade. Say nipa me control no ohun no me no. Eye Osman Alasan. Or madam for.
More fire.
Enhira nka nyame.
Eti bedu no say why have you arrested my friend? No say ne momfa no mra ne ade no de me ko tena ne office. Ye di nkomo o kire yes. Ade tin ma ya ne ade a. Wo mo so wako can be say national security for a war now him go be omoboa wonim and I'm so yan chira me video kura bako kan na me fa na me kan so amaka no kura pa so me say sisubia say national security for mo nya word ya ene mu won tworo mo abia agrofo we and I know ya ba ye mu say boys ya mo frɛ o mo say national security for obi o mo hihye nguram nya galam say no mutu o mo galam say for ho bai etidie here national security ni say me so mu tu galamsey ne monya galamsey nso ne ese no we national security we national security edikatachia ka asem eno ye threat ne mom threat na nkase ho no eno nya the concern of the national security
fire them
powerful
we national security we Kofi Afe and Osman, and I must be honest, he was very gentle. We had a lengthy conversation. Now, I'm so one chiremia. No, I call back where in who fear what XYZ. No, I call one video. I want to call say national security should pick me up. Nanim, it is an agenda setting. Almost said release my kwane say on pick you on that issue. No, munyina say issue no sume fabe because me tie akwane se mo ka no on kase nyansa musa. So he was coached.
Precisely. So
the right words to use, he was coached. Because I can't one Kenyans, but this very video, the guy was Okatakyie Afrifa, Munchi Afrifa, and yes, I was man. What do person your mama memory so me and I'm saying, it is what it is. I don't really care. If I said it, I said it. And if you want me to help you to fight Galamsey, it's okay. Me your mama, I'm willing to help. So many and Osman yes. And your person buana baby a galamsey ni ade ekoso me nkochere national security for okay so ya din komo wi me lawyers ba ho me ni ade chen yan manyanti yese the same so-called national security led by Japa governor Addison fee say wo man koni fee akofa now say what is this what nonsense is this Kofi, I hear nonsense. And you must security. Is this national security? So I said, okay, let me go and look at what governs the Act of National Security. And national security in quiet saying the same. It is a constitutional body.
Educate them.
The framers of the Constitution. We will look at it. And the national security. We will look at the composition of the national security. So what every job is supposed to be done. So me and I'm saying, let me do a quick research. Know the laws that establish the national. Now you call Article 83, National Security Council. Don't forget, your National Security Council, which is chaired and head by the president. So ordinarily, the framers of the Constitution said they are going to set up a National Security Council. And maybe a coordinator on it, your from National Security Secretariat.
Exactly.
So because the president cannot run the day-to-day activity of the national security, that is how come he's appointed a coordinator to be there and do the job.
More fire.
But the president, if you want to see how serious the national security setup is, architecture is, that is why the only council in Ghana and a chair is your president. The military council as well.
Exactly.
If it's a danger, if it's a president, the number one priority is to keep the people safe from external attacks, from internal attacks, gathering of information. So I say the National Security Council consists of the president, the vice president, ministers of foreign affairs, defense, interior, finance, and other ministers, as determined by the president. Now, 84, it tells you the chair of the national security, who is supposed to be the chair of the national security. Now, functions of the National Security Council, advisory role. The NSC advises the president on matters relating to national security, including foreign affairs, defense and internal security. So, per the Constitution, other functions. The NSC may perform other functions as may be prescribed by the Constitution or any other law. So, any other law, and you call Act 1030, say no supplemented the Constitution. Kofi Act no said dear na ye Now, National Security Council, no. Aside the National Security Council, and the National Security Secretariat, and only the coordinator, ABBA, which is a mandate of a year the law, Act 1030, and the Gina so the appointing. Now, under the Security Secretariat, and the award your friend NIB first number of any BNI. That is the National Investigations Bureau. Then we have a research department. Then we have a National Signals Bureau, NSB. All of these people, they are appointed by the coordinator in consultation with the president. So the president has ultimate responsibility to see what the national security is being used for. What is the mandate of the national security? Yankwa Act, I set national security. Fameko year section 14. Enlarge on the role in the national security or mandate. Near her national security in Kwan, or bet me a young maybe were brown for police, and Kahua. So, young call the functions of the national security per a year, section 14 of Act 1030. What's the national security? Intelligence, internal intelligence shall. So, medical catcher say, you want a year internal intelligence, which is the NIB. You are friend the NIB. Or Moma Juma say, or Moba share internal intelligence, gathering of information internally. Internally. The no Madani security gas or much microphone. Or Mojuma penny. And NSB no. Or Mojuma pan say, or Moba signals from across the world for any external threat. So NIB no and the Yemuno research department no, one more year research here, social re-engineering. It will call any society that is a serious society. The national security at every given point is much concerned with every facet of our lives. Whether school, whether music, whether movie. So Oko America, movies most of them are engineered by the national security. Because social reorientation, social re-engineering, and we sit in a country where the president doesn't know, he has no clue what national security is used for. More fire. It's young section 14. You read section 14. Was it the internal intelligence? There be 14.1 no. Fabra near radio.
More fire.
Enlarging kakra. Enlarging is far from me. Enlarging. Enlarging. Let me educate you on near radio. Let's look at what the national security is supposed to be used for. Per the section that establishes the national security. Was it the internal intelligence shall brief the president, the National Security Council, and any other relevant stakeholders on intelligence gathered internally. Gather intelligence internally. Now, more briefly, and I've been a mobile soldier for Chechon. No more no. Some Funusani at home when you're strong was assumption.
I know one shop. Yaba. Aha! To follow to for mumla. Me the mo ko to I will two anointing one shop. I bishop can share wholesale shop. Open to the people to Okotoya anointing one shop. Open papa to Okotoya anointing one shop. Open t-shirt papa anointing one shop. Open joggers papa anointing one shop. Open top one one who dey say me. Ni na biaba. Eniema ba say dawa to follow to for mumla. Anointing one say the bia is some yande. Yande one way. Anointing one the bia is some to follow to for customers mumla. When you do that, anointing one say the choir yaba. Anointing one say yaba. To follow to for customers and them do that and I make comfort anointing one shop. Anointing one shop your big shop can see back. Say back, anointing shop with the Ubana family man was trying to Uka getting at home. Your WhatsApp group, Uba, your Dober Jan, send a better Yaman banner the group Numa. Uzubu when Yaman latest Abba, I went to never Fabia Cotton, now should be a coffee Yama. Mina me serve anointing customers. Drink, what Tony Yama? Drink, Papa, near the amount. And so near the account. Mina more to drink yo, ede yo, nina body yo, bibi atebia oba, mesebo.